Hello, Sharon from Be Divine Vintage. Today I'm going to show you how to make this very easy vintage style envelope to go. Well, I've made mine to go in this altered, that's the file folder pocket, the journal. So this would slip very nicely somewhere into this journal, maybe pinned into a page. But I've also made a decorative envelope with bridal vintage wedding dress lace on, and so I'm going to make a set of ephemera to go in there so that whoever, when I put this in Etsy, gets this can actually decide how and where they want to put their ephemera. That's if they want to put it in this journal. They might not want to, but that's what it's been made for. So this week I've been onion dyeing I've been onion dyeing fabrics. I've done some papers as well, but I've used onion dye on my envelope to give sort of this pinky vintage look. There's Molly. My daughter's dog's staying with us for the week while Jess and her husband go off to London. So, sorry about the barking. Here's some of the papers I did just this morning. I'm really pleased with them. Baked them in the oven as well. So I had some left over and I thought I'm going to do the envelope in onion stain as opposed to making up some coffee. So let me show you what I did. So I got some kitchen roll. Now my envelope is already gessoed. I've done it with clear gesso to strengthen it. This one's only a small envelope. Let me measure it for you. It is, should be probably barking at the postman or something, or maybe Jessica's home. 11 centimetres, that was a squeak then, by 8 centimetres, which is 4 1/4 inches by just 3 1/16 of an inch. So they're only smaller envelopes, these, but you can do them any side. The gesso I just put on to strengthen them. So here's my onion skin. You just boil up the dry skin of your onions and you get this lovely colour. It's like a pinky brown. So I just put it on, painted it on. I must have a go with red onion skin. I bet that does do a pink colour. Never done it with the red. I do like dyeing papers and things and just seeing what different colours they come out, because this is the same dye, but yet all the papers have come out quite differently. Different absorptions, differently treated papers, etc. So they all come out different, which I always find really fascinating. So I'm just going to put another little layer on, like that. Then I've got my dryer here. Let's have a little blast. Who are you barking at? Who are you barking at? Oh, you're not. That's my dog there telling me that she's not barking. It is just, it's a very subtle colour change. I've got enough here to do some more papers. Just put some more on there. Just move that out of the way. My son is going to show me, he said, how to pause and fast forward to edit my videos, so that'd be really useful. You can, if you ink around the wet edges, you will actually get a tone as well. So can you see the very subtle change of colour? And I do like that gritty feeling because I did gesso it with clear gesso first. So first I've got my tea dye, and I do put my sponges underneath. This backing on the sponges does allow them to stick quite easily to Velcro. So let's just start and do some aging. Let's go around the edge, come into the corners if you want to do. Let's just do there and around the envelope. So easy this, yet it looks so effective. My daughter's just took my son-in-law, son and husband to the football. So that's why her dog is sat at the window waiting for her to come home. But every time anybody passes, she starts barking. She's a spaniel. So spaniels, I don't think are known for the barking. But she's a cross with a poodle. So I think it's a poodle streak coming out in her. Let's put something in there. Let's just get this back again. Let's just put something in there so I can just do those edges too. Oh, wrong side. I'm not at my other desk's got all my scraps of paper and things. I don't want to keep getting up. There we go. So that's the tea dye. Now I also like to add to that Distress Oxide, old paper. And I just love how this sort of shabbies it. Gives it that extra shabbiness. Just go down these. There's Jessica home. Jess Molly's been barking like there's no tomorrow. But we don't mind barking dogs. So make sure you go around all the areas that you want to include. I go all around the envelope, then I'll do just a little bit of this across the front as well, because I do like the look it gives. Next, we need to add a stamp. So I'm keeping these at pretty sort of neutral colours. I just added the green there for a little extra pop. So I've got a vintage stamp from India. And I bought a Kellogg's cereal, Wheaties I think they are, from eBay. And I've probably got the biggest selection of stamps of any crafter in the world, because there's a lot of stamps can fit in a Wheaties box. I have sent some out with my racks and what have you, but I don't know, they seem to multiply and grow. Right, so there's my stamp. I know it's got a postmark on, but I'm just going to add another. So I got this, and it's Heidi Swap, I think. That's what it says, Heidi Swap. And I got this from my pen pal, Sabine, sent me this. So I'm just going to put this postmark on extra postmark on. So I've got some StazOn black. Stood up now. I'm just going to put that across there. There we are, like that. And I don't have anything that looks just like a handwritten letter there. So I've got this small type, it's like small type print. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that, not a lot, and I'm just going to put that on just like that. Just like that. I'm on a real mission to look after my stamps because I'm not the world's best at looking after them. So I'll give them a rinse in a moment. So there we are. What I also did at this point is I got my Distress Oxide old paper and I just sort of went over the top of that. Got an itchy nose. Let's have a look. Right, so next, let's untie this. Now I've actually, this satin ribbon I've actually just stitched on the bottom, but you don't need to stitch it on, or you can hand stitch. So I have got a napkin with feathers on. So I like this one here, very neutral colours. So I'm actually just going to tear, I don't really need water on this because that's, I'm not after that sort of perfect effect. I just want a raggedy, oh it's split for me there, that's good. I just want this raggedy look. So what I do, when I'm doing a bigger decoupage with napkins, I just use Mod Podge. So I'm just using my glue stick here because it is a smaller area. And then you can just use your glue stick over the top. There you go. Just move that gently across with your finger. There we are. I got that idea from Kelly Snow. So because I wanted a bit of, if it rips a bit like that, doesn't matter. There we go. So because I wanted a bit of colour on there, I have this piece of napkin. And I'm just going to tear off some of the green there. And let's just take this off. Actually, I bet that's still sort of wet for that to stick onto. There we go. And we'll take that around the back as well. Up, let's make sure I'm in frame. My Mod Podge is here, so I could go over it with Mod Podge if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm just doing it like this. And then just take those edges down again. And there we go. That is the vintage style envelope. Let's just take these down. I'm just going to take these little bits off the edges. Whoop. Not take that off. I'm just going to quickly go over these with the glue, with the dryer. There we go, dry. Right, so then you take your piece of ribbon. Where is my piece of ribbon? It is not here because I just sort of dropped. Oh, here it is. I did drop everything. As I was bringing everything over to this table, I dropped everything. get some scissors. So this is some satin ribbon that I just got from, it was around some bedding or something. Just cut my ends and just take that, just wrap it around and then just tie it. So that is a very quick and easy, she says quick and easy, being unable to tie this ribbon. That is a very quick and easy way to make a vintage style envelope and just pretty it up a bit with the ribbon. And those are ready to go in the ephemera envelope in my journal. So thank you for watching. It's been nice to see you. If you like me, please click my subscribe button and then you'll see other videos that I do. I'm trying to do this, I've done the easy journal, I'm trying to do the easy ephemera now to go with it. There we go, 2 pretty, very neutral but very, very pretty vintage envelopes. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.